Okay, I have wanted this for a while. It was on sale on Amazon. It's a vacuum sealer for jars, and it has a small attachment and a large attachment. So this is my oat milk, which lasts forever when you seal it. So first of all, it's already sealed. I have a little gadget here which makes it easier on your fingernails to get this stuff off. I'll get the lid off. Oops, I'm trying to do it one-handed. I don't think it's going to work one-handed. Oops. Okay, hold on. Alright. Okay, so this is how it works. It comes with some lids, which is great. Big ones, little ones. So, and then I have these jars, you know, that I've saved from different products. I think this had jelly in it. But you could use, you know, your actual ball jars if you have some. And then what you do is just, oops, this is a bigger one. Okay, so this is adjustable. I'm going to put this down again. So what I did is I took that part off the bottom of this, and now you've got a wider opening, and you press it down onto the jar, and then you hold, you put the power on, and this is seconds. It doesn't give you clear instructions as to how long to do it. It says a minimum of 40 seconds, but I tend to want to do like a minute. And you can do liquid stuff, you can do dry stuff, you know, like cereals or beans or rice or flour. I put myself a little note here on how to lock it back together because it's hard to see. There's a little tiny red line here that lines up with another red line for locking and unlocking. You can see the timer going. See dust on it already. I'm going to have to put this down again to take this off. Can't do it one-handed because it's really tight. So like I said, I like to go up to 60 seconds just to be sure. Shut it off. And that tells you how much battery is left. And you charge it with a cord and then your own box that you know, plug it into. I forget what that's called. The cube. Alright, so let me put this down a second. Just pull it off straight up. Okay. And then, you know it's sealed because I'm going to go like this and it's not going to, I'm holding it by that lid and it's not coming off. And of course you just put the ring back on, which I don't know if I could do that one-handed either. But anyway, great little gadget because it's so easy. So it's basically like if you have a vacuum sealer, you know, with bags, and then they have this like tube that comes out and you can seal jars. The other thing you could do is if you had something, a small jar, you could put it in a larger jar and then seal the larger jar. So like it's double sealed, whatever it is that you might be trying to preserve. But anyway, I'm very, very happy with it because it's so easy and it works really quickly. And definitely things like this. This is oat milk. I did it with regular milk because somebody gave me a half gallon of milk and I don't drink that much milk. So I put it into separate jars and then sealed the jars, and it lasted more than a month and it was fresh. It was just wonderful. So anyway, this is a cool gadget. I got it on Amazon, and I highly recommend it if you're, you know, into preserving your food. Somebody just distracted me by driving up next to my house. That was weird. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's a neighbor. Be careful and don't hit my car. Alright, I guess we're okay. Little distraction here. But anyway, that's my product review for you.
Okay, so I just ordered this off of Amazon. I watched a couple of videos posted on there, instructions, charger, regular and wide mouth. I'm not going to read the instructions because I already watched some videos on how to use it. So this is the regular. This is the wide. I have a jar of overnight oats right here. This is, okay, this is the wide mouth. So I already made this. It's not sealed. They said to make sure it's dry. Let's see if it works. See the counter right here? I'm gonna leave that on there because I like it. Tell you the instructions. They say you're supposed to do it for 40 seconds, but I've seen some videos where it stopped on its own, so I'm just gonna see if it stopped on its own. Okay, so it stopped, well, at 88 seconds. It's sealed. That'd have been messed up if my oats would have failed. It's sealed. 10 out of 10, I would recommend.
This has to be the coolest machine ever. We save a lot of money on our vegetables and our leftovers. We've switched everything over to using mason jars. What's great about it with the adapter, we can now do the small mouth jars, either the big jars with the small mouth or the small jars with the small opening. Easy to use. You connect it, put it on there. This is for the small, or this is for the big. About the lid, just make sure you have a clean rim all the way around. All you have to do is slap it on there. I like that it's wireless, so you just charge it with the USB-C. You'll press start, and it'll vacuum it shut. We use it on all of our everything that we can, jalapenos and leftovers, dips, even our bread. The best part where we've seen it really save our food is the lettuce, our greens. So now this can last at least a week and still be crunchy, still be very fresh. So just one day a week we go buy, clean, wash, and then we vacuum seal all of our lettuces. Everything goes in these mason jars. It's really been a game changer. So here you can see we started it, we just let it go on its own. Once it's ready, it'll shut off. Okay, it'll also tell you the battery, which is nice and lets you know when you have to charge it. We'll pop it off. And then just for you to see how it takes a lot of strength, you can hear how much air it was able to vacuum out of there. One of our favorite kitchen gadgets.
Okay, so this is actually a Dollar General cheap jar.
Hands out.
Yeah. And I was able to seal it with the vacuum sealer. So, works pretty well. Put it on first. Okay, then it shows you battery life. 76%, and it's been a while since I've charged it, like a couple months. Thank you, Emma. And push the button?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job. And usually you can hear it go down in pitch first, and then it'll raise pitch. Usually about 40 seconds in is when you know you're good to go. Hang on, don't push the button again. Wait. Thank you. For 30 seconds. And I just wait till like the pitch starts to level off in sound.
That's
so
funny.
right about there. And it's sealed. I've done it with mason jars mostly, or like ball jars, but it actually worked on this one. And I used it for teacher gifts. So that's it.
Now, lid
Lid
off,
on. Yep. So you know that it's definitely not sealed.
definitely not sealed. Pushing it all the way down.
It automatically sucks right down.
Yeah, it did.
It also has a wide mouth jar option too.
Oh,
So it's
neat.
both sizes, yep. So yeah.
That is a cool deal.
And, oh yeah, pan over. This is the result. Pan over.
Oh.
This is the result of my applesauce.
Yep, she's been doing this all morning.
And we're done.
And it's
Just
down.
like that.
I'm doing it at least 40 seconds. It's got a timer up here. It's 35 seconds. Okay, so it's been 40 seconds. Stop it. And it just comes right off. And there you go.
Okay, so that one's done, and as you can see, that lid is on there. It ain't coming off. Alright, so hold on, I'm going to go to the big one. Okay, so we're going to take this back off now, because now it's going to be used for the big one. But before I do that, I want to show you how tight these lids are. Look, and then listen to when I open it. You got to have a knife or like a bottle opener to do it, but listen. Did you hear that? Okay, so now we're going to do the big one. Lid on. This on top. Push it down. Start it up. And watch it go and wait. Also, you don't want to overfill them. You go about up to where, see where that one is? About up to that neck. That one's at 58. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it because it's got enough. So you just press the button to stop it. Take the lid off. Take this off. And boom, it's done.
this is what typically happens. The lid stays up there. I've tried very different jars thinking maybe there's an imperfection. I've tried different lids in here. No matter what it does, I actually got it to seal on a couple right when I got it. And then a few days later, they just pop off. So this does not work for the regular mouth. I'm not sure why it works for one and not the other. So far, I've had no problem with the wide mouth jar, but for the regular, does not work.
Right here, it's not a seal. You need to push it in, push it all in. You can feel it snap a little bit. It needs to be even here and here. That's the wide mouth. The other one, see that? After a couple suctionings, this whole channel was out. It just comes undone. So you just have to snap it in there, and you feel it slip in. This needs to be totally even, and then you just attach this to this, screw it so it locks, and everything works again. Perfect.
So far, it's doing great. I also put an oxygen absorber in there as well, just for precautions. Not necessary.
Is there a test that's testing those changes?
Okay, I'm gonna take this off. I've already loosened it and it is sealed. No air, took all the air out.
Okay.
Listen, y'all can have those other love languages. You want to know what my love language is? Food. I love questions like, can I cook for you?